Alright, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today, I'm gonna do this quest line. Well, event, finally. We're gonna go see Ayoru. Son of humans, nay, I am a statue, a handsome, mighty statue. Hey there, Ayoru. Hey, you saw through me, how did you wait? No, the scent. Ah, so it's you. It has been so long, I could not recognize your scent. And you haven't changed at all. Still scared of humans, stuck in the stone. What do you mean by that? Paimon means that we hope that your seal will soon be lifted. Bah, it is but a human seal. If I were to but try harder... Well, regardless, I see you have taken good care of the little ones. My little Tanuki often say that they enjoy playing with their nice-smelling yellow-furred uncle. Nice. And here I thought that humans were all the same as that fellow who had us sealed. Wicked and scary. But it seems that there are still some good eggs amongst you. That's right. Most of the people we've met are good people. You got sealed because you stole that comb. And I returned it. So if you ever meet that fellow who learned magic from Rizenbu, tell him to get me out of this stone. When you get down to it, everything is that sneaky kitsune's fault. Oh, then, neither your hands nor legs are made of stone. So you've been to many places, surely. Yep, we came right over the ocean, you know. So there are many lands abroad. Very impressive. I've been subsisting off reports from the little Tanuki all this while, so do not know what the outside world is like. Once upon a time, I stood at the summit of Mount Yugo and saw a very, very high mountain on the other side of the ocean. It was possibly even taller than Mount Yugo. I still wonder even today what that place was. Probably Dragonspine. Dragonspine. Just thinking about that name makes my tummy feel cold. Goodness knows why that fellow wants to go there. As I said earlier, you are fine folk, yes, so... Paimon can smell this request coming a mile away. Even like this, I am still the hidden protector of the grove, defender of Chinchu Forest, and thusly appointed by your Excellency herself. If I was not sealed in stone, I would certainly use an 8 tatami large. No, I cannot move on my own power. The little children can do so. As such, I would like to ask you to take the little Tanuki out to train. Take Kichibushu with you. He has been quite eager to see you since the last time you played together. Quite eager indeed. That's true, we can understand what he says. So wouldn't traveling together be kinda tough? We Tanuki understand human speech by nature. It is you humans who do not speak ours. As travel companions, we'd like to chat as we travel, we know. Just like Paimon does with Jaryuma. Very well then. Now that I consider it, didn't someone once use our magic to make you some food? Now it may look like this, but making you a meal that can allow you to understand his speech is hardly impossible nonetheless. It's gonna taste good? Now, don't you underestimate my culinary prowess. Although you can't be sure where you got it from. Oh, this is great. Of course, I'm Ayoru, you know. The very same who once made sashimi platters out of mud balls that Tanuki fur to utterly deceive the four Oni of Ogata. But, so what did he make the meal we just had out of? Best we don't know. Well, forget it. Let's go find Kichiboshi and have a chat. Hey there, long time no see. Wait for Yellowfur. Guess Yellowfur must be me. Who are you calling Whitefur? Very strong, can understand. I'm Jaryuma, and this is Paimon, and you better remember that. Squelch, squooch, lavender melon. What? Lavender melon? What's squelch, squelch supposed to be? Well, at least we can kinda sorta communicate. Whatever the case, let's go back and see Iori again. We are taking Kichibushu out on a long journey after all. Iori, yay! Yay! How goes it? See white for yellow for very happy. Lavender melon kapow. Quite the bright spark, aren't you? Kapow. So what does lavender melon kapow mean again? Kapow is kapow. Lavender melon is lavender melon. Well, it seems that communications have been established without any problems. My culinary skills are as fine as ever. Oh, Iori, here's the saying. So that's how it is. Not to worry. It is because you are not yet used to Kichiboshi's aura. Take it slow. The more used to his aura you are, the better you shall understand him. Slow, what are we talking here? Let me think about that. Whatever the case, do not be in a rush. Rush no good. You don't know either, do you? I'll have you know that I am Ori, the long-lived king of Baka Tanuki. I simply do not put such premiums on time as you humans do. Then why can't you speak to humans just fine? Such impertinence. Rather, you should ask why you humans may speak to us. Having lived as long and become as powerful as I have had at least some interaction with humanity. Long time ago, I often spoke with Tengu, Kitsu, Odi, yokai, and humans alike. And while human stories often concern themselves, at least half of them involve Bake Tanuki, who transformed into humans. Half of the remaining half are indeed about humans themselves, and the other half are all about the other yokai. But even in this half, a good half concerned we Tanuki, who clad ourselves in the guise of other yokai, then half again of the Tanuki tales are those concerned me. Such you may see that I am the greatest of them all. Naturally, speaking to you young ones is no tall order at all. I get it. 5/16. 5/16. Something one may eat? Sounds delicious. Referring to the percentage of stories that you're involved in. Why, of course, you have much to learn from my powers. Come to think of it, we're starting to get what Kichibushu is saying, aren't we? Wafer's smart. That might have been praised, but Paimon sure doesn't feel good about it. Good. Then I leave this child in your hands. Take him to go see the world and trade. Why, when I was but a young Tanuki, I too went on a pilgrimage to 18 sites in Inazuma, along with the trail of the great Bake Tanuki Tsukumo. Never once straying from the Tanuki Pass, only thus did I reach my present stature. That why you were sailed? Stone. You're too Kichiboshu. So back on topic. Where should we go first? Dragon's fine. There's a mountain, we shall climb it. Paimon's been waiting for a chance to say something cool like that. Mountain. There. Ooh, that sounds cold. Don't let your tummy get cold now. Kichiboshu, you'll catch a cold otherwise, and if you do, you won't be able to perform using your belly drum. Also remember to eat properly, follow Uncle Yellowfur like a good boy. Understand? Follow. Pleased to meet you, Kichiboshu. Don't worry, Kichiboshu, take care of you. Looks like we're not completely getting through to him. First up is Dragon Spine.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
Dragon Spine, super cold no matter how many times we come here. Wait for a week. Eh? Not afraid of the cold, Kichiboshi? It's very cold. Very, very cold. Come on, why'd you call Paimon weak, dude? Very fun. White everywhere. White. Oh, you mean the snow? Snow things fall from sacred Sakura. Sakura Fubuki. Snow? No. Snow is a super cold stuff around Dragon Spine. But Paimon didn't expect you to do with Sakura Fubuki Kibochi. Guess that's Baka Itanuka of Itazuma for you, huh? Snow. Cold. So cold. Seems happy. Want it with snow to be cold, or the cold mountain has snow? That's a good question, actually. What do you think snow's actually made of? It's probably Kai's fault. Don't get frostbite. Still, Paimon doubts that Kai is that strong. We should probably ask someone knowledgeable like Lisa about this stuff in the future. Dragon Spine's freezing, but unlike other places Mondstadt, the air here is very refreshing. Really good for clearing our heads. There's a lot of places here that we haven't been to. If we got a chance in the future, we should go further into Dragon Spine. We might find some treasure long buried beneath the ice. Treasure, treasure, good thing. Looks like you two would get along well. Well, there's no good life or food without treasure. Kichibushi's pretty smart, huh? Wanna play in snow. Don't catch cold though. You run into any danger. Just holler there's treasure. Oh, come on. Hot but fun. Yeah, but it was either Gyuba, Koba, and Shoshi who turned into torch the previous time. Do each Nuki enjoy turning into torches? Because human things can play with humans, or else humans stop play. Don't you worry. We will play with you. Yeah, play. There's a cliff ahead of us right now. Would you like us to carry you over? Could you be flip flat kapow? Eh? Creates what seems to be airbag, uses this. He floated across. So now we gotta glide across. Yeah, nearby, huh? I guess he uses ice. Slow, slow, weak. This guy isn't cute at all. Don't laugh at people. Laughing not good. Laughing's good, yeah, but laughing at other people isn't. It's only good if everyone can laugh together. Understand? Sorry, Uncle Fur. And Big... You've gotta remember our names. Difficult to remember. Bothersome. White fur, yellow fur. Yeah, no need to force yourself. still. What was that trick you used? One moment he created that balloon with a swoosh, and then swish, he went floating right over. It looked pretty cool. 8 to Tommy Kapow. What in the world is that? Paimon's not really getting him again. White fur, yellow fur, not half. White fur, flip flap, yellow fur, flip flap. So white fur and yellow fur having. Oh, you're not wrong. Might be a Baka Danuki ability. Still amount of fun. Go go. Creatures. You mean snowblowers? Sealed? Oh no, this trapped in ice, you know. Dragon Spine is super cold after all. Train. Speaking of which, do you want to take a picture? Well, we never know when you'll come around here again, so it would be nice to leave a memory of your trip. It will also help us prove to Iori that we did take you traveling. Okay. Looks like we startled something huge.
Solidify! I will have order. Gather. Gather. This is order. Solidify.
Where is he? Oh. Yellow fur powerful. Very, very strong. That's just rude. Alright, did the picture come out okay? You show the picture to them. It's just like Kichibuchi. It says you. Kichibuchi me, only one. Well, this isn't you. Snow mounted is Bucky Danuki, but no smell. No, that's not quite it. Dragon Spine doesn't have any Bake Danuki. This is just you. And you explain the concept, so it's artwork. Wait for silly. This is kind of annoying, but Paimon doesn't know how to refute him either. Stop laughing, and then laugh together good. Good, you get a gold star. Well, let's stop here for now. You're tired too, aren't you? Let's go back and report to Iori, shall we? You did seem pretty worried about this whole thing. Oh, you returned. Nothing hurt with y'all? No codes? Not hungry? Paimon wouldn't say no to food. No code, but very fun. Oh yes, we brought a souvenir with us too. why is he sealed upon this vellum? Is this a hell painting? How comes it into your hands? How? Your magic's pretty impressive, huh? Oh, how could this be? Come on, stop picking on Iori already. That's a photo and it's kind of a drawing. Look over there. Kichiboshi's fine, isn't he? Yeah. Two Kichiboshis, but how? What magic is this? Oh, I understand. It's magic, isn't it? Much progress have you made in short time? Let us explain, would you? But am I not the world-renowned king of Baka Tanuki? Of course I knew what this camera was. I was merely testing. Don't be ridiculous, stubborn. Well, whatever the case, it appears that Kichibushi's trading proceeds most well indeed. Good. Then I leave the rest to you. When I was yet a young Tanuki, I once traveled to 18 sacred sites, treading the Tanuki Pass as I went. That was how I became the mighty lord of Baka Tanuki. Kichibushi presently only had about half of my stature in those days, so perhaps 8 places shall do for his training regimen. Feels like it should be 9 places, but whatever. Where should we bring him next? We are unlike other humans. You treat us Tanuki well, as good people should, and you are quite sturdy for humans. Kibuchi will learn much by traveling with you. Thus, I shall let you decide where you shall go. Sounds good, don't worry. Leave this to us. Let Paimon sing. Go. What places should we visit? Don't hurt your head now. Talk again once Paimon's figured this all out. For now, Paimon's kinda hungry. Don't you worry, Iori. Leave Kichibushi to us. That I shall. Okay. And on to the next one. Guyan Stone Forest. Never from Snow Mountain, not cold, no snow. It says Guyan Stone Forest. Legend has it that this is where Rex Lapis defeated that many-headed water snake Sinkaboo. Osaya? That's right, Osaya, the overlord of the vortex. This is where it was defeated by Rex Lapis at stone spears and shields. Kole, but we fought with it too, you know, atop Ningguan's Jade Chamber. Golden Crystal Fly. Wait, so that's what you were gushing over? Come on, Paimon's telling a story over here. I guess that's true. Alright, why don't you catch one? You're the one who could fly. True, but you've got more experience. We can only get its crystal core. Golden Crystal Fly. Oh, here's the crystal core. Not gold. The crystal core really isn't gold. There's not much I can do about it. Come to think of it, Paimon's never really noticed this, even though you've caught lots of crystal flies in the past. This is what they call disillusionment. You know, the thing that happens when you get older. Looks like you're in need of some training yourself. Wait for it can do it. Don't you? You can do it, Paimon. You're the one who's training. So it is kind of disappointing. Why are the crystal cores of Geo Crystal Flies not gold? Alright, gold crystal fly. Why not gold? I don't know. Oh well then. In any case, let's proceed as we plan. Time to take Kichibushi to see the Alcor. See the Alcor. Amazing, so much water. So big on the water. So big must be heavy. Why not sinking? That's because Alcor is a ship. But mud boats sink. I already tell story. Story of Rabbit, Bake Tanuki, and the mud boat. Oh well, the Alcor isn't made of mud. That's why it won't sink. Why will not mud ships sink? Becoming more fluent, but at the same time, how are we supposed to answer this question? Right, why do ships float on water? Ships can float as long as their buoyancy exceeds the pull of gravity. That how it is? Kabuchi don't get it. Don't worry, someday when you're older, you'll be as smart as Paimon. Then you'll understand all these things. Why ships float, why it snows in Dragonfire, you'll know it all. Whatever the case, we can see the Alcor from here. Let's take a photo. Yep, that's right. Stand still. Next, let's bring him on board the Alcor. Relax, boat won't sink. It took us to Inazuma. That's how we came to meet you, so don't worry, it'll be fine. Captain Beto is a real steady hand, so are the rest of the crew. Basically, the ship is the safest place on the high seas. Not afraid of heights, if you aren't. Let's go up there. Gotta wait for stamina. See, the view's great, isn't it? Very good. Mini mountains over there. What place is that? Well, that's where you're from. That's alright. That should be Mount Yukai over there, and beneath it, that's where Chinshu Forest is. So far, Iori across the sea. That's right, but we'll be with you all the way. Well then, where to next? Somewhere familiar, we can find some good food. Of course, it's about food. Good idea. See? Kabuchi knows what's up. Eating all the good food in the world is a good journey too, you know? But it pass you pretty quick if you don't wise up. Climbing the mast sure was tiring. White fur climb, but white fur flies. Details. Whatever the case, we'll stop here today. Paimon gotta have a good think about where we'll go next. Guess we're going to Good Hunter. Hi, Sarah. Why, welcome, Paimon and Jaryuma. And who's this? Some new Baron Bunny model? This is Baron Bunny. Baron Funny? That's not right. This is Kabichi, your new friend we met in Inazuma. Good friends. I see. Well then, welcome to Good Hunter. Inazuma, huh? That's incredible. I heard Cyrus mention that it was surrounded by thunderstorms, and that there's lightning everywhere, like what happens when Miss Lisa gets angry. That seems quite terrifying, to be honest. It is. So we're here at Good Hunter treat Kichibuchi to some authentic Mondstadt cuisine. So Sarah, could we have one sweet madame? And my apologies, but we can't actually take orders right now because, I suppose you can see that we're booked to capacity. But there's no one here. Captain put in a very expensive order for several dozen people at the Goth Grand Hotel. Our chefs are currently busy as can be. That seems a little fishy. I could make some. That's right, there's no going without food with you around. Make lavender melon. Grilled melon? No, seriously. Just how much do you like lavender melons? Well, you could use the open air stove over here anytime. Thanks, Sarah. Alright then. It is time for delectable sweet madame. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. Kichiboshi's gonna love it. You mean you're gonna love it. See, Kichiboshi wants to eat too. Don't disappoint Pie or... Don't disappoint him now. Yeah, disappoint. And it was sweet madame, right? I already have some. Do I actually have to make some? No. Never seen this before, but smells good. There's our delicious sweet madame. You could even call it Jaryuma's specialty dish. No lack of supplies out in the wild. You enjoy the meal together. You eventually ate it. What's wrong? You okay over there? It's delicious. Amazing. Everything's better than lavender melon. Pretty good, eh? Leave Paimon some. Stand a twig. Delicious. Jaryuma, amazing. You actually remember Jaruma's name. Do Dubaka Danuki get smarter as they eat more delicious food? What white first say? Paimon. It's Paimon. It's Paimon. You're so annoying. Kabushi would try. Sorry, Paimon. Not Paimon, it's Paimon. It's okay though, Paimon's not mad anymore. Delicious sweet madame, very good, thank you. And then he remembers the names of dishes just fine. It was good. Not lavender melon or seagrass or berries, but it was tasty. Training very fun. Speaking of which, since we're here in Mondstadt, let's go visit the Animo statue. Animo Archon? Like the Electro Archon? That's exactly right. The Animo Archon is Mondstadt's god, just like the Electro Archon is Inazuma's. Don't worry, it's just a statue, not the real one. Yeah. Animal Archon very stupid. Turned to stone like ivory.
Everything we have.
So big, bigger than Iori.
Barbados.
Just a statue to look like him. Damn it, I hate climbing this thing. See, nothing to be afraid of. Very tall, taller than Iori. Very hard too, tall and hard. Now I'm gonna cover the difference between statue and the real guy. He's a nice person. He's a gentle soul with a flake sometimes. What's that supposed to be? Photo. Alright, hold still for a second. See? Come on, don't rush. So cool, very big hands. Go back, show Iori. Animal Archon hands bigger than Iori. Iori's so weak. Stop teaching him bad stuff. Iori is serious, he can grow very big. Bigger than 100 tatami. Very powerful, but Kichibushi will become more powerful. What do you want to get stronger? That's right, you're pretty strong as is. You could create that gliding airbag, you're about half as powerful as Paimon for sure. Must become more powerful and use stronger magic. With stronger magic, can make Mori not stone. So, must train with Jaryuma and Paimon. So that's how it is. Wait, you remembered Paimon's name! Woohoo! Woohoo! Ha ha ha! Keep it up, keep it up. Well then, where should we go next? Well, since we had some Mondstadt cuisine, time to pay Leeway Harbor a visit. We haven't tried Wanmin restaurant food in quite a while. Just ate. Different lands, different stomachs. Eat, let's go. Let's go, next stop, Wanmin restaurant. Hey there, chef. We'd like some black pack birch stew. Black back. Guess right now, I'm very sorry, we're not taking orders. Earlier tonight from Mondstadt came the huge order of pizza for several dozen people, no less. He wanted to bring it to, Grand Goss Hotel. Well, yes, that's exactly it. How did you know? That Kaya. I'm really sorry, it will be a moment before we can take your order. As you can see, our woks are all busy at the moment. Not that I have any idea how that guy is going to take all those dishes back, I just hope he doesn't waste them. This really was very sudden. In fact, we're running so low on ingredients that Zingling's having to go help gather some. Who's this little fellow? This is... no, Goba. No, this is Kichiboshi. He's a Bake Tanuki who's on a journey to hone his skills. He's heard that Goba made here at One Man Restaurant is really good. So we wanted to try some. Goba. I see. I'm very sorry then. Speaking of that, my girl Zangling's got a friend named Goba who loves eating as well. The two of you might just get along. Well, guess it's up to you. Totally forgot. What's going on? Seriously, how did we not check the dates? What happened? So we booked seats at Leela Pavilion and Senchu Kiosk a few months back. We were planning to try Pinnacles of Lee cuisine and Yu cuisine before returning to Mondstadt. But we wound up booking the seats for the same day. We should have checked those dates. What are we supposed to do now? No, that won't do. No matter which one we go to first, our prior fullness will affect the experience to follow. No matter which place we go to first, it won't be fair to the other, and certainly not to the cuisine they represent. That would be doing a disservice to gourmet food. Stop talking in turns. No. Paimon's getting tired. Out. Just listening to you two. So to sum it up, you booked both for today, but you can only go to one. Help Uncle Brown for and Aunt Brown for go. Problem solved. He say something? He says that we could help Uncle Brown for and Aunt Brown for go to one of the places. I'm a big sister, not an aunt. Paimon was just passing a message, okay? But going in our place, huh? It is certainly possible, but it does feel like a waste. I think it's a fine idea. It would be irresponsible for us to cancel at the last minute anyway. But it took us so long to wait our turn. Come on, Frecky. We've got time, we'll just book another slot. Anyway, weren't you all about that kiosk seafood yesterday? Let's just go there first. We can leave the pavilion booking to these rather unusual traveler and this little animal. And you have my thanks. Sure, I'm Gary, just go to the pavilion and give Kai my name. The dishes should have already been booked. Alright, thanks.
To our success. Should I?
Welcome. Do you have a reservation? Gary booked us a table. Let me check. Indeed, you have a reservation. Well then, this way, please. Did say he pre-booked the dishes, but this really is a lot. Were they really gonna eat all this themselves? That was nice. Scrumptious feast. That was delicious. How did he find it? Very tasty. That's supposed to be a compliment. Humans are very powerful. They can make such tasty food. Better than Bake Tanuki's food. Come to think of it, what is Bake Tanuki's food made of? Tastes as good as it looks. And it does look good. But there's a kind of emptiness to it. Made from leaves. Leaves? You mean vegetables? Leaves kapow is leaves kapow. Leaves kapow, very tasty. Can't stop thinking about it though. Paimon's also curious. What's Kaya doing with all the food from Good Hunter and Wanman restaurant? What's that guy's scheme this time? Something like this. Ding dong special delivery. For the fatui. Full course meal. Thanks for your patronage. That'll be 5 million more. Well, guess I just have to leave Mondstadt then. There's no way something as silly as that could happen, right? Just like Bucket and Uki. Also, is it just Paimon or is the food better than last time? Last time we were here on official business. Oh yeah, we were talking to Child and Zhongli. That's true, you consulted this right upon that. The food wasn't half as good as the time we were done talking. Speaking of that, you know, Kichibuchi, we actually ate here together with the Fatui Harbinger, and Rex Lapis. Once heard, I already talk about fat twigs. Many fat twig in the forest, very hard, very uncomfortable to sit on. We met the Fatui. Oh, I doubt he knows anything about the Fatui. Since we're here, let's find a place where we can take a commemorative photo. Yep, there's a Winding Mountain Pass, northeast entrance of Liua Harbor, isn't there? That should fit the bill. Alright, face me and hold still. Yep, looks great. You've really got an knack for this. Place very pretty, very different from forest. But all the boats down there, not singing? Amazing. Well, what's today's training fun? Not sure if training is meant to be fun. So playing is also training, not to leave Tanuki Pass. If play forgotten, we'll leave Tanuki Pass. Leaving the Tanuki Pass? What's gonna happen? Tanuki who leave the pass explode. What? That's a bit extreme. 8 Tatami explode. Leaf would disappear. Fur would turn into seagrass, and Billy Drum turn into big teapot. And Tanuki becomes skinny like Weezo. No more magic. Pretty sure that Iori's doing. Training is very fun. Very happy. As long as you're having fun, then keep going. Where to? Well, let's stop for today. You should go rest as well. Don't want rest? Kabuchi still wants training. If you don't rest, you can't train properly. Don't worry, we'll think about where we should go next. Monster Shaper. Hello, Mama. Alright, seems like the Adeptus as a whole. That's not being polite. What are Adepti? They're pretty special people or special animals. Like Kichibushu? Not exactly, they have mystical powers. Like Kikipao? Then Kichibushu also Adeptus. Adepti are much more ancient. They have certain prestige. Dignity? Then Kichibushu not Adeptus. Iori is Adeptus. Adepti are ancient powers who defend Liyue. Iori protect ancient forests, so not Adeptus. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but if it clears up any misunderstanding. Since we got this Adeptus boat in front of us, let's take a picture. Pose for a picture. That was a great shot. Handsome. This kid's got zero humility. Drifta use what magic? Amber. Mountain Shaper has flowers that can create amber to trap bad things that invade his land. Defends Liyue, but traffic bad things. Long ago, the very, very bad Foroni of Agato came into the forest and bullied many Bake Daduki. Iori transformed into an official, gave the Bake Daduki food to eat. Later, Iori and a Togi king threw them into paper and sealed them. So, there's that sort of story too. No wonder Iori panicked when he saw that picture of Kichiboshu. Iori is not Adeptus, not defending Liyue. Iori protects the forest. He protects Tanuki. That's why you gotta train hard to become super strong. Where's the world famous Bake Tanuki? Paimon's really curious to know what Iori used to look like before he was sealed. He was probably a ball of fun. Suddenly reminded of those treasure hoarders who were trapped. Feels like it was long ago now, but at the same time it wasn't. Well, when we came to Liyue, the rite of decision only happens once a year. Jaryuma, I'm gonna have all that delicious food. Come on, Paimon, let's go. And all the offerings to Paimon flying over there right now. Best we stop misrepresenting the events. You explain, you stop at the point where you see the Adepti. As for what happened, Jaryuma and Paimon went to that pavilion place we were at earlier. Mama and Cloud very powerful. They built a moving house. Cloud Retainer really loves gourmet food as well. We had to make lots of delicious stuff before we could meet her. Greedy like Paimon. Like Paimon indeed. Is Paimon a duchess? Paimon is very powerful. Oh, this is kinda complicated. That was pretty sure, but Paimon doesn't feel so good about it. But either way, Paimon isn't an Adeptus. Wanna play? The Adepti don't generally appear before people, but we can have a look around, it's pretty nice. No, there he is. He was trapped in the amber over here, wasn't he?
Solidify!
Thank goodness we found you. Are you alright? Don't worry, it's okay. Don't run off by yourself next time. Paimon's older than Kishibushi. Of course, Paimon's the big sister. Oh, I could hardly tell. Thank you, Jaryuma. Thank you, Paimon. Almost sealed, very scary, but Paimon calling Kichibushi not so scary. Alright, I already did say that some smaller Tanuki were also sealed. Inside amber, very scary, dark, cannot see, cannot talk, cannot move, cannot compile, like becoming stone. They were a stone, but still very powerful, can talk, can see, but cannot move. Then help other stone Tanuki too? But we're here with you right now, Kichibushi. We won't let you be sealed. But you mustn't be too naughty either. That's a good boy. Shall we stop here now? You must need some rest too. Not tired. Oh, isn't this pickle? If you won't be good, then Paimon doesn't know where we should go next. No, he is like a child. You're getting better at dealing with it, hey? That's because I'm traveling with you with so long. Been traveling with you for so long. Haven't we been accompanying kids a lot, like Dusky Ming and Cheng Cheng? Paimon's definitely learned a lot from traveling. This time, the lesson is Bakitanuki and a Diptai might not get along. We gotta give our next destination some thought. The sea here is pretty. Dihua Marsh isn't a sea. Its waters are connected to the sea, though. That's true, but it still feels wrong to call Dihua Marsh a sea. Not really understanding sea and not the sea. What's the difference? Well, that's a rather strict definition, but that brings us back to the question of boundaries, right? It's connected to the sea, so the difference between land and not land isn't solving the problems. Issue aside, though, is it just Paimon, or is it Kibuchi getting better at talking? I am the renowned. I do wish to scratch my belly. Paimon good at imitator. Very funny. As we get more used to his aura, the more we use, the better we'll understand him. Training, going with Jaryuma Paimon, learning lots of new things. Paimon's a good guide, eh? Remember all that from back then, huh? That's nice of you. Thank you, Paimon and Jaryuma. This is or isn't a sea is very pretty. The tall, tall house behind it is very pretty too. Hope taking photo? And it's done. Next up, how about, have you gone fishing? Looks like you haven't. Alright then, let's head for the water's edge.
Let me scribe.
Gather! Order guide you.
Why? Come on, why did you charge straight into the hilly churro stronghold? Thought we could play. Why, the hilly churros are dangerous. I wanna call them dangerous. Is it anywhere as seasoned combatant as you? That's right. Weren't you hiding in the form of another object while being surrounded by hilly churros? When we first met, I'm thinking, oh yes. Then was playing hide and seek. Forest hilly churro do not attack Bake Januki. They play with us often. They've developed a harmonious relationship. Not knowing why the hilly turtles here are like this? Either way, you need to be more careful out here. Even when it comes to hilly turtles. Well, especially when it comes to hilly turtles. This is getting complicated, you explain. You need to differentiate between the good and the bad people. That's how you protect yourself in the future. But don't forget to keep a good and open heart. That's right, that'll help you enjoy the good things. Jaryuma and Paimon say complicated things. Kijibushi not understand. But knows you're good people. So, learn. Alright, enough of that for now. For now, time to learn how to fish. This place looks pretty good. Wants to play with water. I know you're scared to fish away. Basic fishing. Fish? Fish are silly. Get tricked by food. Well, everyone likes gourmet food. Well then, time to show Kichibushi what you can do.
Victory is almost ours! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
I hate fishing.
So close, so close! What is it?
But
What
I'm gonna
is it?
wind up having to
Is
do
it
it.
another Paimon?
So I can. Ooh, I don't want those. I want this one over here. Damn it. But I'm gonna have to do a lot of fishing in order to get, the catch. Oh, spear. Cause that spear is supposed to be the best one for the rated Shogun.
Victory is almost ours! Whoa! Nice catch!
Why not go in water? That's right, fishing is a great rate of trade. You try, Paimon. Fish would pull my Paimon right into the sea. Infected, didn't catch much. Being damned at all kind of sucks. But it was pretty fun to play in the water. Very happy, but fishing hard. But if you do learn to fish, you might make some unexpected friends. Hard to understand, but understand. Playing with Paimon and Jaryuma, very fun. Jaryuma, Paimon are Kibuchi's good friends. Training is great. Yeah, speaking of which, I always go with take Kibuchi to 8 places to train. Dragonspine, Giyun, Mondstadt, Leo Harbor, Mount Hulu. We finished most of your training already. So where should we go next? That's not something Paimon hears from you often. Alright then, lead this to Paimon. Super special view. So much water, super special colors. Splendid like Paimon. Paimon doesn't think that's what he means, but whatever. That's a clever boy. This place has a great view, though. Really makes Paimon want to draw. You can draw? Paimon can learn. Drawing, but drawing very hard. Watch Utabaru draw. Took very long for one drawing. Why do people draw when they have photo? Yeah, are they? Then don't we risk breaking ours by bringing it into battle to climb mountains, swim and such? So be more careful. Something that you draw has more sentimental value. That's true. Drawing something out brushstroke by brushstroke is pretty hard. Then it's take a photo, be easy, not hard, and not sentimental. No, that's not it. Drawing takes a long time, you know? It's pretty tiring. That's right, if you spend too long drawing, your legs might fall asleep on you from all that standing still. When I was sealed in stone, always standing. But when freed from seal, long time later, legs very sore. Sounds very painful. You know, floating the full body exercise, it's super tiring. Ooh, fire flower. Flaming flower? That's true. Chinchu Forest doesn't have any flaming flowers. Do you want one? Yes, it's very warming. Then you better ask nicely. Jaryuma wants. Thank you. Doesn't sound all that sincere. Or do Bake Danuki just talk like that? Oh, there's one. So warm. If we had a flaming flower at Dragon's Spine, would be good. He's got a point. We should have probably planned better. If we had a very big flower, we could make a snowy mountain have the snow. Probably not. We could take Kabuchi to see a very big flaming flower. The Pyro Red is fine. Alright then, guess that's Kabuchi's training for today. So big, so hot, amazing to have big fire flower. Oh, also, hang on a moment. Let's take a photo of you. That's the whole point. So, huh? Guess you know now, hey? Know what? Could you imagine if we had to draw you? That's why we chose to take photos instead. Not we don't care, it's precisely because we care about you that we decided to save time. Understood. Photo good. So hot. Let's take out the heat source. The quicker the better. So I gotta destroy the pyro ridge spine.
Delve into destiny.
Solidify!
Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate.
Solidify! I will have order!
Let me scry.
Gather!
Jaryuma is so strong. It's fought enough times. We fight often, come to think of it, the goal of our journey is to help you find your lost relative, but we always end up in fights along the way. Well, that's nice and all, but there's better hobbies out there for sure. We'll become strong, you can do it, but you gotta promise. Even if you become powerful, like Iori, promise that you won't bully those weaker than you, or pick fights whenever you want. Don't be like that big fiery flower that started spewing flames the moment it saw Jaryuma. Well, we're the ones that attacked it. So we're the bad guys here. And when it's fighting, okay. Not really understanding, but I promise Paimon. No bullying weak people, not picking fights. That's a good boy. Next up, this should be the final stop of the 8. Oh, am I gonna have to fight Storm Terror now? City very big, but feels driven. Came here before with lots of companions, and we fought a battle against Storm Terror. Storm Terror, a large, sharp-toothed, scary dragon with flip-flap wings. Do you still remember that Animal Archon statue? That big, tall stone statue? Yes, Animal Archon had big hands. Storm Terror is the Archon's good friend. Long ago, the Animal Archon was from this city too. But if Storm is so big, how does it get here? Question seems familiar. Paimon knows this one. That's because he doesn't walk in. Oh, I know. Storm can fly. Does not need walking. How? Paimon, you seem a little unhappiness. And we can talk about that later. First off, let's take a photo. Alright, stand still. Very nice. What's wrong? This is a grim city, very sad, don't know why. Strange. Next up, let's head into the center of the city. The wind's strong. We can't pass through these storm walls. We've got to go around. Easy now, just follow us. City had a king. The king used the winds to create walls. But if they couldn't enter or leave, wouldn't they be sad? City folk left, just like how you escaped. Yeah, great. What happened next? Careful, the roads aren't very good here. What the fuck hit? Really? Long time later, and his friends fought a big battle. You could say so, really hard to explain. Did Animal Archon Storm win? They did. He was injured.
My space.
What the fuck is all that? Came to this tower to sleep. He slept a long time. Is he bad dragon? No. We're finally here. These much better. Look over there. That's the spot where we came from. Paimon likes high spots. Storm sleep here? Yeah, for a really long time. Even though you fought Storm Terror, he's not bad dragon. He just experienced something terrible, got hurt and was tricked by bad people, so he saw that his friend, the Animal Archon, no longer needed him. Then what happened? Remember that? Do you remember? I purified the poison blood. But the platform we were battling on collapsed. At first it looked like we and the Animal Archon were going to fall into a deep, dark place. What did you do? Did you fly away? Duvall save us. Duvall. That's Storm Terror's name. Storm Terror actually had a name of his own, just like all of us. His name is Duvall. First, Duvall was injured and tricked by some bad people, so he was very angry. That's why he attacked Mondstadt and because everyone saw that he was a bad dragon, they called him Storm Terror. Later, we beat up those bad people and helped the Animal Archon purify the blood that was tainting him. That was when he realized that the Animal Archon hadn't abandoned him, so Storm became good again. Exactly. That's why Paimon brought you here for training today. It was to tell you the story of development. When you grow older, you will also be misunderstood, get hurt, and experience sad things. But you mustn't become a bad person because winds change your course. Someday they will blow towards a brighter future. Was that a bit tough to understand? Understand, but also not really. Because Jabuchi knows that it is something important. We'll not forget what Paimon and Jaryuma said. Then at least our long storytelling session didn't go to waste. But whatever the case, make sure you don't become too playful or cheeky. That might get you sealed sometime in the future. See, we completed the commission. There's no need to be so sad. Smile as we go back, or you make Iori sad too. Alright then, guess we've got to do our jobs as guides one last time. Now then, time to bring them back.
Violet grass.
We're back. Oh, you finally returned. How did its training go? Squelch kapow. Hahaha, good. Oh brother, we can't understand him anymore. We even took lots of photos, have a look. Show the photos, tell them about your adventures. That's how we completed your quest, to take him out to 8 places to train. Good, very good. As might be expected of humans, I had mine eye on you. If you were also Tanuki, you would be great and renowned indeed, perhaps half as great as I when put together. That's not impressive. But since we've completed the task, we should probably leave now. Don't be like that, come on. Paimon's gonna teach you one more thing. When you say goodbye to friends, you should see them off with a smile. That way you'll be even happier when you meet again. Alright, sure. Leave it to me. He says, got it, wait for her. Does that mean he lost his abilities? We've lost the ability to understand him. It's been some time. The effects of the mill must have worn off. If I were free from the stone sill, it would be a thing of ease to have you understand speech all the time. Of course, I will pass it on. Trains hard. Become strong, like Iori. That's quite the boast, you little rascal. Reminds me of myself when I was your age. Then wait for Yellowfur, no eat, food, understand, Kabuchi. We'll be waiting. We'll come train with you next time, too. Don't get sealed by humans. Forget it, I shall not pursue the matter, considering that you did take Kabuchi out to train. If only you two were Tanuki. When we have been turned to stone? True. Well then, off you go now. I have a little magic to teach Kabuchi. And that's it. Oh, that's everything. So, if you watched up to this point, thanks for watching. And, yeah, I hope you all have wonderful lives. Peace.